Hello friends, this is Aisha from Young's Paper Creations. I hope all is well with you. Thank you so very much for your continued support. Yay! I am now, I believe, somewhere around the early 40s for my subscribers, and I thank each and every one of you for your support. I do want to continue to ask that you forward the link to as many contacts as you can, and that you continue to like the videos that you like, and let's continue to spread the love. I have before you an example of the papers. It's sometimes difficult for individuals to go out and get their papers together for their journals, right? So you want to start up a journal, but you don't have the time, or you don't have all the vintage and papers and such that could make your journals. And so I would like you to know that if you're considering joining me and my friends on YouTube with your journals and you're looking for papers, I do have bundles that I can put together for you. And I mean bundles, okay? So we could talk about the pricing because the packages will vary. But again, you can go to, McDonald's and order, I don't know, a burger or something with some drinks and fries and come up to about 11 something. And so trust me when I say you wouldn't be paying more than that for a nice little stash that could get you started on your journal, okay? So just odds and ends you need, and I will show you. And you've seen my journals and others before with all the pockets and such. So you don't need a whole lot to get your journals going, okay? So these are wallpaper samples I have. These are pieces of wallpaper samples. This one will go great for a pocket on a page, whether it's lengthy or you want to cut it and have a pocket going this way, or even a tuck spot for writing. You cut it down with your paper trimmer. Isn't this fantastic? Can you see the colors and the design of the leaf here? And this is an example of what I would be taking the sheets from. So this is a book of some stencils, and it is from the 70s. I was looking at it earlier. So they're, vintage and not so much vintage, but a lot of my papers are what you would consider, 20 plus years. So this one is from the 70s, 1978, and that's the copyright, and it was published in 84. All right, so that's this one. Complete Book of Stencils. That's this one. And this one is great. This was a nice, cute little book. And you see this? This is what you call a gem. So when I place this in the journal, I have an empty, paper here right away to write on. Isn't that fantastic? So here you are now with this sheet. This would be lovely on a page. Vintage dictionary sheet. Look at that. These are all gems. This is another older book, a different dictionary. Dictionary sheets are lovely, just fantastic. So maybe you can have a variety of dictionary sheets in a book. I love words, so that's wonderful from someone like me. Here, this is from a book of patterns, dress patterns and such. This is great to have. Children's book, that's always wonderful. This one here, a paint. Let's see if I think it says watercolor. So it's from a book about different paints and such. Isn't that fabulous? I just love all the varied oranges in here. Oh, that's a fabulous page. I actually think I might keep that one, so don't look for that one. I love that one. But then I love them all. Look at this one. Absolutely. And this is wonderful even for inspiration, isn't it? Oh my goodness. And so if you can, just look all over at the used bookstores, Value Village. Sometimes, it's trial and error, but you have to search through and find the gems. This one was taken from a book of, I think, some form of journal where they just drew a lot of stuff, art journaling. This is fabulous. I love to fold this one in half so I get a little of, each page as I turn. So yes, your journaling style could be just outline forms, or it could be, detailed. Maybe you just want to make it an everyday journal where you just, or maybe you just want to journal, quotes that you come across or song titles, you know? This one here was taken from a sheet, a book for kids with different books on kids, different kid books. So if you're maybe going out to be a teacher, it would be varied books that would be wonderful for classrooms. Oh, and I didn't even see this one. It says picture books about older people. That's interesting. I work with seniors, so something like this is wonderful. This sheet was taken from, well, this is a nice short page. I love this. And this here would be great for a cover. You see that? This would be great to go on a cover. Stencil. I love this one here. Look at that. Ah. So some of them I remember and some I don't. So don't hold it against me. Oh, listen. I was at work today and we had a wonderful program for our seniors. I'm just going to flip this just so that you can see the varied papers that we have here. So we had a program for the seniors today and it was entitled Musical Choice. And it's one that I implemented there, I must say. I started doing it with a small group on my floor, and today we did a wonderful, like a large program bringing everyone together. So they got a chance to choose the songs that they like, and then we put it up on screen and we sang. And one of my residents came up, he belted out a song that he wanted to have sung, and it was called If I Told You That You Had a Beautiful Body, Would You Hold It Against Me? I can't remember the singer of that song, but oh, when everyone heard it, people were blushing. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? something. If I told you, something. If I told you you were an angel, would you treat me like like a devil tonight? Oh my goodness, those lyrics are so risque. So folks were blushing like no tomorrow. Wow. So, anyways, and this, woo, September 15th, 1956. This is how old this one is. So I would be able to take pages from here and add it to your stash that I'd be sending out to you. So contact me, youngspapercreations.com. Young's Paper Creations, you can send me a line, youngspapercreations at Gmail, and let me get out to you, a nice little bundle that will start you on your way to your own journal. I'm always tickled pink by, these old magazines and such. And I wish I could see the price for this one. Sometimes they're 15 cents, but that's when 15 cents was 15 cents. If you get what I'm saying, right? But it's just so absolutely beautiful. And sometimes, yes, we feel bad that we have to tear into these, but what are we going to do with them, right? So what we're doing is giving these lovely, lovely papers a second chance at life. And, they help to stimulate our mind as we do our journaling. Sometimes people, they're wondering, well, what am I going to do with all these pages with, stuff on it? You write on it, you use it. And it helps to stimulate your mind. So you're not going to go out and buy a journal that is all blank and nothing to stimulate you. When you're writing the junk journals, we call it, but they're anything but junk, my friends, then you're going to be stimulated and you're going to want to flip the pages and write. So, thank you so very much, my friends. Now, so that's what I have for you here. I'm just going to put them back in a pile. Okay? And I hope there's enough time on camera because I have for you a lovely, I don't even want to get rid of this, but I do want to share it. I do want to share this here with you. And so here I'm going to show you the before, and then I'm going to come back in another video and show you what I've done to complete this. And this is called, the title here says Give Generously, but I've inputted here a number of pages from a variety of books with the photos of movie stars. And I wanted it to be a Christmas journal, and even had the idea of Christmas with the stars. So in my mind, that's what this is. But on the cover, it says Give Generously. And so maybe you can use this just to come up with notes, Christmas gifts and such. So I wanted this to be in your hands early on so you can, decide what you're going to get for your loved ones. And this could be your notes for that. Because after Christmas, maybe you don't want to write in it, right? So I'm going to finish this off and then come back in another video and show you. And here it says, this is Mary Pickford. Look at that. Wow. So thank you so very much. I had a lot to show you and a lot to say. This is youngspapercreations@gmail.com. youngspapercreations@gmail. You can contact me and we can talk about all this lovely goodies I have for you. Send me off an email and we will talk. Thank you so very much. Remember to like and subscribe and continue to share this link with as many people as you can. Okay? Blessings. Take care. Bye.